absolute 80s.
Too much television watching got me chasing dreams. I'm an educated fool with money on my mind. Got my tin in my hand and a gleam in my eye. I'm a low out gangster, set tripping banker. And my homies is down, so don't arouse my anger. Fool, death ain't nothing but a heartbeat away. I'm living life, do or die. What can I say? I'm 23 now, but will I live to see 24? The way things are going, I don't know. Tell me why are we so blind to see that the one we hurt are everybody's running, but half of them ain't looking what's going on in the kitchen. But I don't know what's cooking. They say I got to learn, but nobody's here to teach me. If they can't understand it, how can these are like Sunday morning. I wanna be high, so high. I wanna be free to know the things I do alright. And then the man steps right up to the microphone and says at last, just as the time bell rings, good night, now it's time to go home. And he makes it fast with one more thing. We are the Sultans.
Amazing Tunes profile. They're called All the Space. This is All the Space.
Nothing
and monotony. Oh, oh, oh.
Food being prepared. What happens here every week?
This is the center of the Caribbean people. Our islands is licorice also, because that's why we don't have that build-up hatred for anybody, because I can't say I hate you, because part of you is in our family.
What's this meeting taking place here, Barrington?
We meet here every Mondays and Wednesdays.
There seem only to be ladies there, Barrington.
Yeah, because the fellas play domino and they won't come across here. They're afraid of the women themselves.
So you surrounded yourself by women?
12 of them.
Can I join you?
Yes, come on.
What are my chances?
New Age.
The church, of course, was upset because it portrays early Christians as particularly very violent and fanatical people, contrary to the image they try to portray of themselves as always been very tolerant and meek and loving people. But reality, of course, as we all know, not just from Christianity, but from other religions, is always an element of violence, and he depicts this so well in this book, and not only in physical violence, but the conflict raging within the first church fathers and over the definition of Christ and the nature of Christ and the nature of true faith, and the Machiavellian plotting going on between the bishop.
What, that tiny little picture you get next to your name in the Independent on Sunday? Oh, he's wasted on that job then. He should be in some sort of crack Secret Service battalion.
No, I mean he recognised my voice from Children's Hour. Oh, come on, Martin, you know what it's like. Everyone knows who we are.
Do they?
Of course they do.
Really?
Yeah, in certain circles we're celebrities. I get letters at the Cindy all the time.
Well, yes, but they're all from a chap called Peter Davis, who lives with his mum and dad and signs his name Peter Davis, brackets aged 47.
Excuse me, swap over, come on. Well, it's just that's what those driving people are like, you know. They always fail people, you know, from the media.
I'm sure Jeremy Clarkson's passed.
Okay, mirror, signal, manoeuvre. Off we go!
Hey, not down there.
Oh! What do you mean?
That's a motorway. Can't go on there till you pass your test. Right, what we're going to have to do is pick up the B5431 through...
Supplied MP revealed that the committee that had been trying to get Rebecca Wade to give evidence before it, that he and some other members of the committee had gone to the sergeant of the house to see if they could issue a warrant to force her to come and give evidence. And the chairman of the committee, a conservative backbencher, called the committee together and said, we will be worked over by the News of the World. We've been told this if we go ahead. So Parliament was being openly intimidated. And finally, when the Mingdala thing broke, then people said, okay, now finally, this is too much. But the intimidation was of long-standing and widely recognised.
And we've heard in the past that shareholders haven't been happy. Will this move appease them? Will they be happier now?
They may be happier now because it looks like with James's resignation today that he might be accepting responsibility for the hacking scandal. But, you know, there's a lot more, as I mentioned. There's so much more still that will be revealed, I'm sure, through the Levinson inquiry. But also the American shareholders are going to continue to exert pressure to try to understand the depth of the problem.
When you have an empire like this, which is essentially a family-run business, is it possible to ever dissociate yourself from that family name? It will always be synonymous with the Murdochs, won't it?
true love will never
They should return to their old currency and fill in forms and pay back their debts.
Jure Hermans, who did rather better than illustrious economists such as Nouriel Roubini. He didn't even get €100. But one man who did make the shortlist was our regular contributor Roger Bootle, with help from his team at Capital Economics.
Our submission deals with the question of how a single country or group of single countries could and should go about leaving the euro. It says that there are various technical issues, for instance to do with the issue of new notes, which can in fact be readily dealt with. The absence of new drachma, lira, Pescudo notes, whatever it might be, is nothing like as important as it used to be, because in today's economy, of course, people readily pay with debit cards, credit cards, electronic means of payments, and so on and so forth. What I think is a